everybody. Tonight we got three great cover bands ready to battle it out for some brand new gear courtesy of Mars Music, as well as a chance to come back and compete in our semi-final round. But in order to get to the semi-finals, these bands are going to have to impress tonight's three Cover Wars judges. First, Kiss's out-of-this-world guitarist, Ace Frehley, everybody. Next, the man at the helm of video and alternative radio promotion for DreamWorks Records, Ross Zapin. And finally, the guy who helped make ska a household word, from the mighty, mighty Boss Tones, Dickie Barrett. These three very influential people are in total control of the first round, something that we like to call the human jukebox, and here's how it works. You see, Ace, Ross, and Dickie have each chosen three songs that they want to hear these bands play. The bands have no idea what the songs are until the judges announce their requests one at a time. When they're done, the judges are going to rate the bands on how well their requests were played. Now that you know the rules, let's get rolling with our first band. Say hello to Crystal Rocks and Ace Frehley. Do you have a song for them?
Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix.
Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again.
Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby, oh, you think I'm in love? No son from the heart. I'm not that innocent. I'm not that innocent. I did it again. I'll play with your heart.
I'd like to hear you do Al Green's Let's Stay Together.
I'm so in love with you. Wherever you wanted to is all I need. You ever coming to?
That was great. Okay, time for the judging. Let's start first with Ace Frehley. Ace, what do you think?
Purple Haze, I thought they pulled it off pretty good. How about an 8?
All right. Now, let's hear what you got to say, Ross Zapin.
You pulled it off. I figured if you were in a skirt, Britney would have sounded a little better.
Right, yeah.
I
Don't put
thought-
that past them.
Yeah, you know. I'll give you guys a 7.
All right, that's a 7. Finally, let's hear from the mighty, mighty Dickie Barrett.
You got to remember, I live in a glass house, so I'm not here to throw any stones. And I thought they did a really good job. I'm going to give them a 9.
That comes out to 24 points with Crystal Rocks. It's a very nice start. Next up, King Friday and Ross Zapin. It's time to pick a song. What's it going to be?
Just a Gigolo, David Lee Roth.
Ah.
Come on, let's go, get up! Well, I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, there's people to say, everything below me. Oh, yeah. Are you ready?
Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train.
say, but that's how it goes. There are millions of people aiming us foes.
Brownsville Station, smoking in the boys' room.
Yeah, we're sitting in the classroom. Come on, I'm smoking in the boys' room. Yes, indeed, I was smoking in the boys' room. Nah, teacher, don't you feel me up with your rule? 'Cause everybody knows that. That's right, it ain't allowed, y'all, ain't allowed. Woo!
Let's go for the judging now. First to Ross Zapin.
Start off slow. I don't know what bars you're playing in. I'll give you guys a 7.
Okay, cool. 7. Dickie Barrett, what do you say?
I thought they did a decent job. I'm giving them a 6.
Cool. And Mr. Ace Frehley.
The melody sounded a little weird from the original, so I'm gonna have to give you a... I'll be nice and give you a 6.
Okay, that's a 6.
But keep practicing, guys. You got it.
And we have a 19 for King Friday. Not a bad score at all. Okay. This is Burnt Sienna and Dickie Barrett. All eyes are on you.
I want to hear Fleetwood Mac. Don't stop.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
You there, and I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep. I still miss you there.
Billy Idol, Rebel Yell.
Uh-oh. Time for the judging. We're going to start things off with Dickie Barrett.
All of these bands cover songs better than I could. I'm going to give these guys a 7.
Going next to Mr. Ace Frehley.
I happen to be friends with Billy Idol, and that didn't sound anything like the song I remember. So I'm going to give him a 4.
Ace, you're mean. Okay, Ross Zapin.
You know, if I was in a bar, I heard the first 2 songs, I thought it was great. You're a little weak on Rebel Yell, but I dug you guys. I'll give you guys an 8.
Very nice. This gives Burnt Sienna a total score of 19. And now let's take a look at the round 1 totals for all the bands. Sky Neller.
Thank you, Paul. Up on the board, we have Burnt Sienna with 19. We have King Friday also with 19. And in first place is Crystal Ox with 24.
Okay, everybody, stay right there because we're just getting warmed up. And coming up next, you're going to hear 3 of your favorite songs, but played in all new, truly wild musical styles. Stay tuned for the Style Jam. This is VH1's Cover Wars.
You've got a VIP pass to VH1's Cover Wars, all the live music you crave and none of the annoying songs you don't know. Here's the man who keeps things in tune, Mr. Paul Schaefer!
It's time for the Style Jam. This is where you're going to know all the songs these guys are going to play, but you're not going to believe the way they're going to sound. We have chosen a song at random for each band to play. And for those songs, our judges have chosen totally new musical styles. As soon as the bands get the hang of the first style, well, the judges are going to give them a second one into which to sink their musical teeth. We are going to start things off with Bert Sienna. We're going to ask him to play this song, H675309 by Tommy Two-Tone. And in what style would you like to hear it, Ace Frehley?
Why don't you try doing it heavy metal?
Jenny, who can I turn to? You give me something I can hold on to. I know you called me before, but I lost my nerve.
Why don't you do it like a lounge band would do it?
8675309. 8675309. 8675309. 8675309. Jenny, Jenny.
All right, well, that was disgusting. Now it's time for the scoring, and let's start out with Ace Frehley.
That was my old phone number. So I'm just going to give him a 9 across the board.
Ross Zapin.
I think Jenny wants you to lose the number.
Whoa.
Bad joke. I'll give you guys a 6.
Okay, it's a 6 from Ross. Dickie Barrett, let's hear it.
I got 7 choices here.
Right.
I'm gonna give you an 8. I'm gonna give you 6. I'm gonna give you 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. I'm gonna give you 7.
All right. That adds up to a total score of 22 for Burnt Sienna. Next up, King Friday. Going to take a stab at Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison. And Ross Zapin, what do you want it to sound like?
This is for Ace's good friend P. Diddy. I want to hear it rap style. Disco.
Was it something I said, something I did? My words not come out right. Although I'm trying to launch a hurt you, don't try. But I guess that's why I say, hey, rose has its thorn.
Let's start with the scoring, Ross Zapin.
That'd be some wild bar mitzvah. I liked it. I'll give it an 8.
Dickie Barrett, what do you say?
I agree with Ross. I'm gonna give that an 8.
And Mr. Ace Frehley.
I don't want to be a party pooper. I'll stick with these guys.
Howard!
8.
That gives us a total score of 24. Crystal Rocks, are you ready? The song is I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. And Dickie Barrett, whip some style on us.
I want to hear every song played ska.
I never bought my Backstreet Records. I never bought a Backstreet Boys record in my life. I don't know the words, yeah, I don't know the words, alright.
Try that in country with new lyrics.
I went to my record store, I had my choice of 30 records to buy. And the Backstreet Boys wasn't one of them, and I don't really know why. I think I gotta get myself back in a little rhythm and countryside. Alright!
I think if I were in the Backstreet Boys, I would say, tell me why. Dickie Barrett, how do you rate him?
Because we have similar record collections,
Yes.
I think. I'm going to give these guys a 7 on that one.
Ace Frehley, rate a record.
I think I'll stick with Dickie.
Stick with me, buddy.
And well, I'll give him a 7 too.
Mr. DreamWorks, Ross Zapin.
Although every 16-year-olds bummed out you didn't know the lyrics. I'll give you guys an 8.
That gives Crystal Rocks a total score of 22 points. Before we go any further, we got to get the totals for rounds 1 and 2 from DJ Sky.
Thank you, Paul. And the totals are Crystal Rock leads with 46. Second place, we have King Friday with 43. And unfortunately, Burnt Sienna only has 41.
And that means we have to say goodbye to Burnt Sienna. The rest of you don't go anywhere because Crystal Rocks and King Friday are about to face off in band-to-band combat for a spot in our semifinals. It's the Chops round next on VH1's Cover Wars.
Rock and roll was...
You're waist deep in VH1's Cover Wars, where the peace treaty between rock and disco has finally been signed thanks to the efforts of one man, Mr. Paul Schaefer.
Okay, we're down to 2 bands, Crystal Rocks and King Friday, and now it's time to play a little something we call Chops. We're going to give the bands 10 songs. One band will pick a song from the list and start to play it. In the middle of their dazzling rendition, a clock is going to count them down. When the clock strikes 0, the next band has got to take that song and play it from the exact moment they get it. If they do it right, they get a point and they gain control of the board. If they screw it up, the other band gets the point and gets to pick the next song. First band at 3 points is today's winner. And Sky, tell the bands what they have to choose from.
Come Sail Away, In the Air Tonight, Photograph, I Ran, Black Hole Song, Funky Town, Like the Way I Do, What I Got, Slide, and Summer of '69.
Crystal Rocks is in the lead. You choose first.
I think we're gonna do Sticks because my boy Ant just told me it's like his thing. Are we ready? Y'all sing along with me. Come on. Everybody's gotta sing.
I'm sailing away. I sail an open course for the virgin seas. I'm not too free to face the light.
Absolutely right. King Friday has 1 point. You pick a song.
You slide. I heard slide out there. So why don't you slide? Just slide. And I'll be anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little piece of the nothing that's all.
All right. Crystal Rocks gets the point. Crystal Rocks, you have control of the board.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Do Like the Way I Do, Melissa Etheridge. D minor, maybe. Kick it up on that.
Is it so hard to satisfy your senses? You found out no free. Got to climb some fences.
Fantastic. King Friday has 2. Crystal Rocks 1. King Friday has control.
We're gonna do our version of Summer of '69.
Got my first real Sage Street, pulling at the 5 and dime, and I played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of
Yeah, some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jim quit, Joey got married.
They absolutely got it. We are tied 2-2. Crystal Rocks, pick the next song.
We're gonna try I guess is that Photograph by Def Leppard? All right, let's try that one.
I'm out of love, got a photograph, picture of Patrick Gillo.
you're too much. You're the only one I wanna touch.
Unbelievable. King Friday are the Cover Wars winner. That means you guys are walking out of here with brand new gear from Mars Music, the world's first music and recording superstore. You're also headed to the Cover Wars semifinals for a chance to win a fully loaded, brand new Ford E150 Traveler van. I want to thank our lovely cover girl, Sky Neller, along with our fantastic judges. Hey, that's all for this week. I'm Paul Schaefer, and remember, just because you're in a cover band doesn't mean you're not a star. See you next time on VH1's Cover Wars.
Monster